All right, it's power wash day. I took out the bikes and gave them a good washing. The YZ125 has been in the shed for so long. It wasn't very weatherproof, so it's all dusty. Let's get them all cleaned up. The YZ125, the other YZ125, and we're gonna see if we can get this one back going. I took the carb out because we used the jets for the white YZ, and we wanted to make it run a little less, a little leaner, so we put them in there. I did get the little X Pro 125 going. I think a friend of mine is going to be taking that one. There's the little 85, the original, where it all started. So anyways, we're going to work on the YZ125, the 2011. Try to get this carburetor back in. Now we put the jets back in, so we're going to put it back in. First, we got to get this subframe swung upward, and it makes this job 10 times easier. So it's pretty easy to disconnect the subframe. It's just four bolts. Of course, you got to get the plastics off and the seat. It just swings up and gives you some room to get that carb in. You can get the carb in without doing this, but it's heck, and it takes forever. It kind of puts a lot of stress on that rubber boot. All right, so since we haven't started this bike in a long time, I'm going to go ahead and just check the air filter. Make sure it's nice and oily, nice and clean. It looks pretty good. I can feel the oil. Nice and sticky. Good to go. So I did drain all the gas out of her. No gas in the tank, so we're gonna have to put a little bit. I'm glad I did, because sometimes this gas with the ethanol in it really gums up the tank and the carburetor. When I turned on the gas right here, it was leaking. So I found a little tear in the hose and repaired that. And it was still leaking. So I tapped it, thought maybe the float was stuck. It was still leaking, so I decided to open it back up. If you loosen the intake and the air cleaner, you can just kind of turn it sideways. So these little tabs were on the bottom of this part. So when this float pushed up, it wasn't letting it close off and stop the flow, so it was just overflowing. All right, so turned it back on right here. Waiting for it to fill up the bowl and see if it's going to overflow again. And it doesn't look like it is. So hopefully I fixed it. All right, this is the first time I've tried to start it in months. So we'll try it with the choke on first. With the bigger pilot I have in it, choke on is the wrong choice. So we're gonna try it with the choke off now. I just remembered I forgot to check the oil. I'm sure it has some, but after not being ran for this long, I better double check. All right. Forgot to check the oil before we started it, but we're good. It's got plenty. Have to add a little more gas after all that leakage. So it did start on the first kick, but we had a big old gas leak. I thought I had it fixed with that float issue, but we're gonna have to look into it again. So I ended up opening up that carb like 3-4 more times, and I took the needle out, the float needle out, checked it. It wasn't frayed or anything like that. Cleaned it real good and put it back in. After about the third time of blowing through it and cleaning it out, I think there may have been some debris stopping it up or something, because eventually it did stop leaking, stop overflowing. So we got that figured out. But when I did that, I accidentally lost the one little screw that goes in and holds the carb bowl together. It does have that one drain nut on the bottom that goes around the main jet that does hold it in place, but I can tell it's sucking in a little bit of air, because after it was going for a minute warming up, it was kind of getting a little bit of a high idle. But I had to go feed my grandpa, so I had to put a hold on that, and we'll get back to it tomorrow, get it back up and running, and we'll see you on that one. To be continued. Have a good one.